welcome back to my cozy little corner of the internet. My name is apparently Amanda, and welcome to the Vale household. I am excited to be here because this house is partially modeled after my childhood home. One of my childhood homes, I moved a lot, but partially modeled after the house my dad used to have, and I'm excited to play in this household. I'll probably be in my feels. These Sims are new in town, so let's see what happens. If you have any questions or comments, let me know in the chat. I'd love to hear from you. Let me just adjust my camera a little bit to this way. Is that better? That's a little bit better. Okay, maybe? Oh, maybe not. Okay, well that's good enough. That's probably where it was in the first place. All right, so we're in the Vale household. This household consists of 3 Sims and a dog. We have Austin Vale, who is the dad of this household. He is a stay-at-home dad and mechanic. He makes not a lot of money. That's actually what we're going to do right now. We're going to go family, funds, Vale. We're going to do $6,000. He does not make a lot of money. This is a lower income household. They do their best. He makes his money by selling his cars. I don't know why he won't just get a job. Maybe at some point he will get a job. We'll see what happens. And he does that. He has a teenage son named Trace, who is kind of a little bit of a rebel on the outside, but on the inside he is soft, and he writes poetry, and he plays guitar, and I think he also plays piano. Yes, he recites poetry, and oh no, he doesn't play any instruments, but whatever. He recites poetry, so he's soft, and you know, he's not as much of a rebel as you think. And then they have the daughter, Caroline, who is going to be an ice skating prodigy. We are going to send her to the skating rink as much as we can. We are going to get her really good at ice skating. This is a winter-only neighborhood, so they can be ice skating all year round. So we are going to have, I mean, technically the skating rink, you can put it anywhere all year round. But we're going to have Caroline be with the theme of the neighborhood and be an ice skating prodigy, and that's what we're going to do. So it is 10:10 a.m. on Monday. I'm going to change that. We are going to go to my little guy, wherever I put him. Where did I put him? Sim manipulator. There you are. Is this the sim manipulator? Yeah. Let's max all motives of everyone on lot. Let's alter the time back to 8 a.m. on Monday. And that's where I like to start most of my households. And then we are going to send Caroline and Trace off to school. Austin is actually going to take all of the students to school. So you guys are going to head off. There you go. Okay, so the kids are getting in the truck. It's a very small truck.
Jumbo!
Come on, hurry up and get in the truck. Okay, can you do that up there? Alright, so when Austin's done bringing the kids to school, because he's like a stay-at-home dad, I'll probably have him bring the kids to school every day. And they'll come home on the school bus, but I mean, that's no big deal. I want to adjust this a little bit more this way. Okay. Alright, Austin is back from taking the kids to school. Now he can resume his day. So he wants to get Caroline into private school. Sure, we can do that. But for now, he has his garage that is super empty. I don't know why I didn't furnish the rest of it. Let's furnish the rest of this garage with some items here, okay? Because this is really, like, really bare bones. We are going to allow 45-degree angle of rotation, true. And we are going to put this chair in the corner right there, and maybe another one right here. Move this one out a little bit. There we go. What else can we do? Let's see what kind of decorations we can find for our garage, because there has to be some sort of stuff. I think I actually have some sort of toolbox or something like that, something of the nature. I just need to find it. I just don't know exactly where I would find that because I've never used it before. I'm going to give them a few $1,000s too, just to help with this project here, so I'm not spending all of their money. I also want to put a speaker in the garage. Let's see here. Come on. Where is the tool stuff? Tool stuff, where are you? There has to be some sort of thing I can put in here. There. Okay, so we have that. That is some sort of tool thing. We can put a ladder in. Yes, a jack, a toolbox. I knew I had stuff, guys. I knew I had stuff. Awesome. What else can we put in here for some more colorful objects in the garage? Let's see. We can put this box. Let's put that down. And then, is there anything back here that I missed? Maybe his phone and keys. And, let's see. What's this stuff? I don't know what that is. It's not important, though. Oh my gosh. I don't think we need any of that stuff. That stuff's a little big. Anything else that we can add to this room? Just, I'm kind of trying to make it like a messy sort of garage. Where, is that a tattoo thing? Yeah, it's a tattoo gun. I don't know why I thought it was a car thing. We're making like a messy garage of sorts. Seeing what we can do in this garage. Let's see. We can put a box of stuff in there. And then, let's take a look in the other category now and see if there's anything in the other category. Why don't we have a box of cookies out here for him to munch on? And then in this category, I'm looking through, there's some tools here. And let's see, anything else? There are, what is that? That is electronic things. We don't need those. But there's more tools. Cool. I love all the little tools and stuff like that. That is so cute. We are also going to put in, let's see if I want to add anything else. Possibly not. That may be enough stuff for me to work with and do what I have to do here in this little garage. I don't see anything else that would kind of work for the garage. So we're just going to leave it like that, and we are going to bool prop snap objects to grid false. Okay, so that allows us to take stuff and move it a little more freely. So we can put the ladder like back here against this wall. No one's going to be using it anyways. Let's put the toolbox. Actually, we're going to get a counter and put the toolboxes on the counter. What kind of counter? Just something easy. Normally, I would just place counters normally, but I have the grid thing off, the snap grid thing off, so we have to work with this for now. Ugh, frick. I should have put these down first. And let's get one more. Cool, we're going to put these on some slots. We're going to put that right here. And then this can also go right here. Phone and keys are going to go. This is going to go right here with, as well as these tools can also go right here. Actually. Okay, that is honestly super like cute. I'd like to put this down here. And then we're going to get this object so we can put the toolbox on and put that wherever we want on the counter. And then we're going to put the cookies on the counter as well. Let's put the keys and phone on here. And then finally, this guy can go over here. Hold on. Before I do that, let's add one last thing. We're going to add a stereo in here for music. Perfect. Now let's, oh. Perfect. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Hi, babe. Thank you for the love. Okay, so the garage is all done. I'm actually really happy with it. That makes me a lot happier. So now that he's home, we're going to start working on the engine. And then we're going to work on body. Does everyone in this house have the correct? Oh, well, that was a bust. He also wants to gain a skill point. He'll probably gain a skill point from working on the car here. The car keeps crapping out, so he's having a little bit of a hard time, but we're going to let him do his thing. And he gained a mechanical skill point already because he has Eureka. So he gained mechanical. Why don't we go inside and we're going to go call the headmaster. And we're also going to fill the dog's bowl. And we're going to call or invite headmaster over. Yes, and the headmaster says he'll be over for dinner at 5 p.m. because he wants to get Caroline into private school. And for now, I can just have him go back out and work on his car. Let's work on engine, work on engine, work on engine. After all, this is the only way he makes money, is by fixing cars and selling them, so. Some visitors have arrived to welcome you to the neighborhood. Is it anyone important? Frida Melton, Daniel Alexander, no. And Jace Stern. Let's greet Jace Stern. I'll greet Jace. I'll get to know Jace. Jace is another playable sim. Jace is part of the third new family in Frosteria. We'll be playing them tomorrow, the Stern household. Jace is the husband. He has a wife named Lucia, I think. So we greeted Jace, and we're going to welcome him into our house. And Jace, we're going to, let's do the gestures with you. Let's see if we can become buddies here. We were trying to talk to Jace Stern, but he decided to sit down and play chess instead. Can you, like, actually talk to me, my dude? I'd love to get to know you a little bit. Maybe have Austin make a friend, possibly. That would be nice. Oh, he stinks. Well, that's not going to be a good way to make friends. Let's say goodbye to Jace when we're done talking to him. And we're going to go take a shower. He must stink from working on the car. Oh, it looks like Trace is home from school. Hi, Trace. Why don't we put your homework on the table? And then what we are going to do is have Trace go and let's have a snack out of the fridge. Out of 9 snacks, we're going to have you grab some sour cream and onion Pringles. And then, Austin, you are going to come cook for the family. Do you even like to cook, dude? Not really, but you're going to have to because you're the dad. We're going to set number of servings. It's already at 6, so that's good. We're going to serve some lunch, 11, 22, 23, 24, 25. He is going to serve some sandwiches. So he's going to go ahead and do that. Trace is eating some sour cream and onion chips. And then I'm going to have him have some have him recite some poetry. And Dad is, of course, making some sandwiches for us to put in the fridge for leftovers. I want you to stop, and let's see, does Caroline need to eat? She will, so you can leave that out for Caroline. But then you can just go ahead and put away leftovers as single plates. And we're going to need to serve another meal as well. So we're going to serve some buffalo chicken pizza as well. And Caroline, when you come home, darling, you are going to go right away and eat that food. A fire? Why are we causing a fire right now? This is not necessary. My goodness. Is the firefighter going to be here sometime today? Caroline, I want you to go eat some food. Austin, you're going to have to get the food out of there. Can it go and stop now? Holy cow. Get buffalo chicken pizza. And you were not bothered at all, alright? So you're going to get the pizza. Okay, your energy is like in the gutter. So we're going to have to energy 50% me. And then we are going to have him, after he gets the pizza, we're going to throw out the pizza. And great, the pizza is burnt to a crisp. So hold on, don't serve it because there's no point. You are going to clean up the pizza. Then I'm going to have you go to your bathroom and go use the bathroom and take a bubble bath and maybe relax a little bit. Trace, you are done with the poetry. So let's have you go visit the bathroom real quick. And then you want to meet someone new. So why don't we use the Find a Make crystal ball to have you meet someone new. Let's see who we can find with our crystal ball. Caroline, you are done eating. So let's have you go do your homework real quick. And then we are going to have you take a shower. And then I'm going to have you walk to Lot and go to the ice skating rink for a little bit. I trust her to go by herself. I guess she can't go to Lot by herself, of course. So, okay, that makes change of plans. Trace, yeah, you can find me a female, and then you're probably going to take your sister to the skating rink. I guess she's not old enough to walk to Lot by herself yet. Who did we find here? What about Sophie Miguel? Or is she, like, already dating someone? She's a cutie. Let's make her selectable and see, does she have a relationship with anyone? No. Cool. So she's available. So let's make unselectable and let's do the gestures with Sophie. And then we're going to appreciate, admire, and then we'll see where Caroline is at that point. Caroline, of course they're in the bathroom. Of course you two had to be in the bathroom. Because Caroline wants to take a shower. Hey, you guys are gonna have to get out. Go here. Come on, Sophie, get out of the bathroom, dude. Alright, now let's continue. You are going to flirt charm and see what happens. No, I guess not. Oh my god, the headmaster is here? Alright, change of plans. Say goodbye to Sophie. Go greet Corey. Dad, you are going to serve some food for dinner. Let's clean up that, or not sit, but clean up that plate and then serve dinner. 11, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Let's see, out of 27 meals, what we got here. I'm not doing another sub, okay? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, another sub. I'm not doing it. Give me something else. And we're not doing Quaker Oats. Come on. Fine. We're just going to pick fettuccine Alfredo because I'm tired of doing that. These two just kissed goodbye for some reason. I have no idea why. Caroline, there goes your plan to go to the skating rink. We're gonna have you use the bathroom, and then what do you do for fun? You like to paint, so let's have you go paint for a little bit. Austin should be going at any point to go do the food. We're gonna have Trace give a tour to the headmaster. Give him a tour of our house. Alright, let's do entertain, give tour. Let's show him the garage first. Austin, are you almost done? Sometime today, my dude. It would be lovely if you would come out of the bath sometime this century. Alright, let's show the headmaster this room. He enjoys it. I forgot to turn on the light in here. Of course I did. Whatever now. You're gonna go in here and show him this room. Great, the dog just peed on the floor. Alright, cancel. Scold for peeing on the floor. You are going to go here. And you are going to try this again to clean up that plate and then serve dinner fettuccine Alfredo. Okay, Trace, you are going to clean up that puddle real quick. You almost done? Come on, sometime today, dude. And the showroom. And the headmaster's liking it, so awesome. Is that the end of the tour? No, okay. He really liked it though, so let's go here. Austin is going to serve some fettuccine Alfredo. Let's show a room.
Yeah, he's too.
He's not a big fan of that room. Why don't we show him Caroline's room? Beautiful. Thanks for the tour. It was great to see the house. Now, let's try and schmooze you until dinner time. Let's schmooze about school and schmooze about work. Yay. Yay. Okay, we're going well. Can we schmooze about anything else? Why don't we try and talk chat? See if that goes well. Caroline, I'm gonna get her to go answer the phone. And there's gonna be food ready for the headmaster. So we're going to go entertain, call for dinner. And have him go choose a meal. Trace, you're gonna do your homework real quick. And then you're gonna join them for the meal, I think. Yeah. Caroline can also join for the meal. Is Austin available? No. Actually, she's not going to join them. She's going to put away leftovers as single plates and have a snack of some veggie straws. Austin is eating. Headmaster is eating. Trace is going to sit down and eat in a second. Alright, Trace, let's see. You are going to... oh, you haven't eaten yet. You're going to go eat now. Awesome, that's going well. Caroline, when you're done, we're going to have you... why don't you go... Can you use the RC toy? Like, do you like toys? You do. So, let's have you go play with the RC car for a bit. And then we're probably going to have you go to sleep.
Cool.
Austin, why don't you clean up your plate? I think we just got into private school. So, cool. Yay, Caroline and Trace just got into private school. So, Austin, I'm going to have you head to bed, dude. And Trace, you are going to clean up your plate. And then you're going to recite some poetry. have Caroline have some fun here. You actually need to go answer the phone. So go answer the phone real quick. Actually, there's a phone right there. Is Austin available? No. Let's recite poetry. You've almost had enough fun. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's go sleep in pajamas. And let's have Mr. Trace stop what he's doing. He's going to come use this bathroom. And then we are going to have him go sleep in pajamas. Okay, perfect. That means everyone's in bed. We're going to save up. Because it's good to save at the end of every day. Hold on. I just want to turn on the light in here because it's a little dark. That probably doesn't help very much, but it will help somewhat. So let's get back into things, guys. We're going to fast forward to the morning. What I'm going to have Austin do is drive his kids to school again. I just think that's a nice little wholesome thing. So we're going to have him drive his kids to school. It's not like he's going to work, going to a job. He stays home and fixes cars. So yeah. Oh, it's 5 a.m. Crap, people gotta get up. Okay, so Trace, do you need to work out? No. Caroline, you are super active. So we are going to actually set the time back to 4 a.m. Let's go alter time a.m. 4 a.m. And Caroline's gonna wake up. I want her to get up. Do I have enough room for an ice skating rink? Like, please tell me I do. Just a small one. Oh, it costs so much money. Let's mother load for a second. Please let this... Yes! It fits! Now she doesn't have to go all the way to the park to skate. It's not very realistic, but whatever, we need it. What we're gonna do is family funds Vale 6,000. There we go. Now we're back to being poor. And now she can go skate. Yay! Hooray. So, and of course, you can't. Come on, just try the other door. Trace is going to wake up at 5. And then I'm going to have Dad wake up and serve some breakfast for his kids. Actually, they don't need any breakfast. They're good. So Dad's just going to wake up and drive them to school. He'll probably wake up about 7:30. They need to be at school for 9. So Caroline has made it to the skating rink. She's not very good yet, but she will be better. Let's get some lights here because it's very dark out here. Let's get some outdoor lighting. Let's see. That's a little better. We have a little more lighting now. Caroline is doing her ice skating. Good for her. I'm going to have her stop now, and she's going to go inside and use her dad's bathroom. Go use and take a shower because Trace is getting up to use the other bathroom. Trace, you are just going to have a drink of some orange juice, and Caroline, you are going to have a snack of some juice. Dad doesn't need to wake up yet. Trace, before you go to school, you need some social, so why don't we talk to the dog? Why don't you give love rub belly, give love stroke, and give love feet treat for Rufus? And you are going to get some juice. We're going to get Dad up now because he's going to drive his kids to school. So we're going to have him go use the bathroom and take a shower. Trace, I want you to go hang out with the dog for a few minutes. See what kind of magic we can make happen. What kind of magic moment. I kind of want to get a picture of that. Cute. getting his social up enough. Dad, please don't take a long shower because you gotta drive your kiddies to school. Caroline, you are going to mop up that puddle. We don't have enough money to hire a maid. So we're gonna have Caroline mop up the puddle and then go make her bed. Trace, you're gonna come make your bed. Austin, you're going to make your bed. And then you are going to drive the kids to school. Perfect. Let's take to school all students and make sure they don't get on the bus. He's just gonna wait here. Because Austin will be taking them. There we go. Caroline is gonna join once she's done making her bed. And I love that Dad takes them to school. It's really cute. And they're off. And Austin should be back any second. Here he is. Let's get Austin to do a little bit of housework. If there's any cleaning that needs to get done, let's clean the counter. And then we are going to have him clean the toilet, clean the shower, and clean that toilet and clean that shower. We're going to get an ad break in about 5 minutes, guys. Then I want him to grab a drink of some orange juice to start his day off. And then we're probably going to have him just go outside and start working on the engine of his car. Oh, the phone's ringing. Of course it is. Let's get that phone. Let's go answer. And we are going to go... Oh, he needs to drink something. He needs to drink some orange juice. So we are going to go have a drink of some orange juice. And then you are going to go work on engine, work on engine, work on engine, work on engine. So it looks like it's Jace Stern calling. It's good for them to have a relationship. They're like neighbors, so. Now we're going to send Austin outside to continue working on his car. Trace, I'm sorry you have horrible grades, but at least you're doing slightly better. I want to get a picture of Dad working on his car. Trace, are you home? Trace brought a friend home from school today. Do we get to give someone a makeover? We do! We get to give a makeover! Cool. Okay. So we'll save that for after the break. We'll do a quick makeover after the break. You are going to take the homework and put it here. And then I'd like you to go use the toilet. And then you are going to have a snack. Out of 9 snacks, let's have you grab some veggie straws. And then do your homework and get it done real quick. Austin, you are still working on your car.
Good luck.
Thank you all for Smith for the follow. Pretty sure you followed me before. Follower goal met.
Good luck.
Why did you finish working on your car? Do you need to go take a nap? He's like a toddler. All right, why don't you go take a shower and then go sleep in pajamas for now. We're gonna give Elizabeth here a makeover. We're going to gussy up, change everything. Oh, I didn't want to do that crap. Okay, let's make selectable and let's cancel that out. And then gussy up, change appearance, and buy clothes every day. And then make unselectable. And Trace has a plan, so he's gonna do that. Austin's gonna go inside and take a shower and then take a nap because working on cars is hard work. We are waiting for the gussy up to load in case you're wondering what's happening right now. We're just waiting for the gussy up to page to load up. It'll take a second, but it'll come eventually. Okay, Elizabeth here. So out of 44 hairs, we are going to choose number 35. So let's go to the back. And of course, they're not loaded up. Come on, baby. I hate when this happens. Now it's gonna sit here and do nothing. Come on, please. Oh my god. Sometime today would be so lovely if this would be over. Sometime today. Of course, it had to be a number right at the back. There we go. Cute, but no. Someone has that already. Someone has that already. Why don't we go with the little ponytail bangs? Of course, it keeps randomizing a 1, and 1 is no eyebrows. Ah. The drama. Okay, it works enough. And for some eyeshadow, let's see what we can choose here. That looks nice. Sweetheart, please don't bark. I can tell you're getting ready to. Thank you. Honey. Well, that's a little dramatic. So that works well. I think that's good. I actually don't like the hair, so we're going to change it. I don't like any of these hairs at all. Let's do the short hair. Let's do it. And then we gotta pick an everyday outfit for her. We can put the dress on her. Why don't we put the red dress on? With some nice shoes. Why don't we do the sneakers? It's kind of similar to what she was already wearing. So perfect. That is Miss Elizabeth. She looks good. Alright, Trace is good. Austin is coming in. I love her makeover. She looks so cute. Austin is coming in to take a shower and then go take a small nap because working on the cars makes him tired. So she does look good, doesn't she? And she was winking there for a second. But yeah, I love her makeover. I was gonna get a picture of this, of him just like stuffing his face and her just like sitting there looking all pretty. You can find my Sims photos. They are going to be uploaded to Facebook soon, I promise. I'm working on it, but you can find them on Facebook. Facebook is Apparently Amanda. It is facebook.com/apparentlyamanda2. Looks like his dad wants to help him with his homework, so we're gonna let that happen. For now, we're going to... He already has actually, him and Sophie don't have like any relationship at all. So let's see here how he reacts with Elizabeth. So why don't you go talk to Elizabeth and see how she reacts. Austin is doing good. You could ask her on a date and see what happens. He does want to ask someone on a date, so Elizabeth's better than nobody. Looks like our little Caroline is home from school now. So we're just gonna have her put her homework down. We're gonna bring it to the table and put it there. And then, Caroline, I'm gonna have you come use the bathroom, and then you are going to get your energy up to 50%. Motives, energy, 50% me. And then you are going to go skate and do some skating on the ice rink. And Trace, how are you doing with Elizabeth? You asked her on a date, but that's it, and then you walked away. So let's gossip, and let's talk about films and literature, and we will entertain her with a joke and see what happens. Caroline has a plan. Austin is sleeping for now, taking a small nap. We're gonna have to figure out a schedule for him of some sort. We're gonna have to figure out a way to make it work. Perfect, they are getting along super well. Let's play Tickle. Let's hug Friendly and see what happens. He wants to give back rub and flirt, so let's back rub and then flirt's charm. Austin, you can get up now and you can go use the bathroom and change into your everyday outfit. And then you are going to go out and work on the body of your car. I guess you finished the engine, awesome. So now that you are like in crush with Elizabeth, now he wants to meet someone new, really? Honey, if you're gonna go, can you make up your mind, honey? Alright, every time something happens, I have to get up from the chair. Real life. It's annoying sometimes. Okay, he wants to dine out with her. I guess we can dine out. Let's lock that in. Sure, why not? Let's lock it in. Let's go add a want lock and lock that in. We are going to go to a teen-only lot. Actually, no. We are going to go to the new restaurant. So we are going to go Trace and Elizabeth. They're going to go to the Frosted Lounge, which is the newest restaurant in the Uberhood. It is in Frosteria. Caroline is is doing her skating. Awesome. Just like I wanted her to. She is super tired again though, so let's have her stop. Let's have her scold the dog for peeing on the floor and set her energy back up to 50%. And then when she comes inside, we're going to see, actually she's going to call Marshall Bernard and call him and chat with him. Looks like Trace is taking Elizabeth. There is someone in the neighborhood named Jace, so I'm going to get these two confused a lot. I can feel it. I don't know why I named them similar names like that.
Goofy nap.
Thank you for the follow. Kukari, is that how you say your name? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the follow.
Goofy nap.
Thank you guys so much. That's so cool. Someone must have unfollowed and then refollowed. Or maybe not refollowed, but someone new followed. Yeah, someone must have unfollowed within the past like few minutes. Alright, so let's get a table, let's be seated at the restaurant and see where they seat us. Oh, it's a formal lot, so I guess their formal wear is forced. So that's what they're wearing, their formal wear. I actually like that. I like that everyone's wearing their formal. Where is she gonna seat us? Right here? Cool, interesting. We're sitting in the bar. I love how he's wearing his suit and his, like, beanie. Okay, so now that you guys got to dine out, get back, rub, be flirted with, hug, let's... Does he want to entertain her at all? Hug and entertain. Let's entertain with a toast. We are going to Chef's Choice, and that's good. They are matching. I never noticed that. And this place is fancy. I love this restaurant. I just made this restaurant the other day. It's called the Frosted Lounge. It has the restaurant side and the bar side. And it's just like perfect. I love how there's bartenders and everything. They're gonna get their food eventually. And they are matching, like you said. They're both wearing like black and red. So it's kind of cute. They just got together and they're already matching. That's how you know it's meant to be. So he got baked Alaska and she got some sort of cake. Looks like there came from her dessert to the Frosted Lounge. Let's see who else is here. Daniel Pleasant is sitting here, eating in his suit. Looks like Moss Rose is here. Same with Jan Tellerman, Todd Lloyd. I don't know who those people are. But I know who Moss Rose is, and I know who Daniel Pleasant is. And Brandon can go away. We don't need him to talk to us right now. Let's see if you can flirt Feed a Bite. Or is that not going to happen? Is it too late? Damn it. Ah, too bad. Alright, let's blow a kiss. Perfect, now you're done. You are going to flirt, charm, and kiss first kiss. They're having their first kiss. Hip hip hooray. So she wants to dance. Do you want to dance together? And then you can give her a back rub. They're dancing beside the table, just dancing away. And then hug and entertain. Let's entertain with a joke and hug romantic. And then do you want to ask her if she wants to be your girlfriend? She might. She just might say yes. You never know if you don't ask. She said yes. Awesome. So let's kiss. Can we make out? Can we go casual kiss? Make out. There we go. They're macking. Moss Rose is just standing here staring at us. And then I guess we can just flirt with her one last time. Oh, and it failed. Okay. So let's try that flirt again. And then we are going to end the date. And that was a successful date. It's 9:30, so he should probably start getting home. He now has a girlfriend, so that's exciting. He went to a community lot and came back with a girlfriend. So, cool. I wonder if he'll even talk to his dad about it. He doesn't seem to talk to his dad a lot. So, we're heading back to the Vale household. How are you guys doing today? How is everyone feeling? If anyone has any comments or any questions or just wants to say how they're feeling today or tell me a good thing that happened to you today, I'd love to hear something good that happened to you today. Something good that happened to me is I met my followers goal and then someone unfollowed, but then I met my followers goal again. So yeah, I met my followers goal twice today. So Trace will be back in a bit and Austin is gonna go work on his car. Why can't you work on the body? Caroline is going inside to scold the dog for peeing on the floor, and then she's going to call Marshall Bernard because he is our friend, and he was like, are we still friends? So, yeah. Kari, do you stream or do you play The Sims 2? How did you find me? How'd you end up here? If you want to talk. You can, yeah, you're working on the body. He wants to be mechanical level 3. Well, good thing you're working on your mechanical right now. Oh, working on his car makes him so tired, man. He's gonna have to stop again. And I'm gonna have him go inside and use the bookshelf to study mechanical. Not cleaning. We're gonna study. Actually, you know what? He's gonna play a video game with his daughter. So we're going to play SSX3, and you are going to play SSX3. Why do you guys do that together? It's the only video game we have, but that's okay. They're playing video games together. I love it. I want to get a picture. There we go. I can crop it so it just gets that bottom part there. I love it. I found you in the Sims 2 category and I love this game. I do stream as well. Just finished a Busted stream and actually pop around. Usually pop around for a bit on Twitch afterwards. Thank you. Well, I will give you a follow. Let's see if I can follow you right now. Follow. There we go. Thank you. And let's try this thing. Let's try this thing I added. Please work. No, did that not work? Did I not do that right? Oh, it worked! Yay! I love it! That's really, really cool. I added that new, so that's awesome. I love that. And I want to get a picture of them playing. No problem. You're a streamer, so we gotta support each other, you know? And you're a Sims streamer, too. I love The Sims Bustin' Out. I am not, like, that familiar with that one, but I love the lore behind it and everything. He's getting so mad. Why is he screaming at his daughter? Why are you screaming at her? Jeez. well. Kari, thank you for popping in, and thank you for being here. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate the support. Okay, it's not that late yet, so these two can stay up for a little bit longer. Just kind of chill. I'm actually gonna, they're done playing video games, so I'm gonna have them watch a movie together. Why don't we watch a movie, or let's do children's fairies. Let's watch fairies with our daughter. And you can join. She's like, do I have to? She's very active, so she doesn't really like sitting down to watch TV and do stuff like that. That like involves doing nothing. Does he not want to join? Come on, watch together. I think he's hungry, so he might want to go eat some food. He's gonna go get some leftovers. And then Caroline, you're not really into movies either, so let's just turn that off. Trace is more the one who likes movies. He's into films and literature. Caroline, you can go right to bed. Austin, you're gonna grab a sub from the fridge. No prob. Oh, Caroline, hold on. Before you go to bed, do homework. I'm gonna go do some laundry and lurk a bit, but I'll be close. Alright, thank you for stopping in. Oh, I don't know what this was with my hand, but thank you for stopping in. And thank you for leaving me on lurk. I appreciate that. Alright, you're gonna do your homework real quick, honey, and then you can go back to bed. I didn't mean to send you to bed without doing your homework. And Dad, you're gonna mop up that puddle and then clean up that plate, and then you can head to bed because you're pretty tired. Trace, when you get home, you're going to come do your homework. And then he wants to go out with Elizabeth. How do I do that? Can I ask my dad for permission to go out when I get home? Maybe Dad, don't go to bed just yet. Stick around for a minute. Stick around. I want to ask you a question. Why don't you ask for permission to go out? I know you're tired, dude. Your son is asking you a question. Can he ask you a question? Okay, go ask your dad if you have permission to go out. Tell him you just got a girlfriend and you want to go out with her. He said yes, so then after that we have to click on the phone and choose go out. So let's click on the phone. Let's call... Why can't I do call go out? Well, dumb. Alright, I guess we're just gonna have him recite some poetry then. And then Austin, you're gonna head to bed, my dude. Oh, Trace, you can do your homework real quick. And then you can go recite some poetry. Austin is really tired, so he's heading to bed. So I actually am super excited to play this house because I'm gonna tell you guys, this house, the build is partially inspired by one of the houses that I grew up in. Someone came and dropped off something. Florid font? What? I don't see anything sitting here. Alright, well, she dropped off apparently nothing. Okay. Anyways, I was saying this house is partially inspired by one of the houses I grew up in. I moved around a lot as a kid, and my parents were also divorced, but my dad's house, my dad lived in the same house for a few years. Oh, there it is. She gave us this fountain. We're gonna sell it because we need the money. It's $5,800. Yes, please. Anyways, and this house is partially inspired by one of my dad's houses. So, yeah. I think people need to wake up. It's Wednesday today. He does not need to wake up early to work out. That's fine. And Dad is unemployed. Dad fixes cars. That's why they don't have a lot of money. Just because that's his only job. That's what he's decided to do. So he's a stay-at-home dad, and he cleans the house and takes care of the house. And he also fixes cars in his free time. And she does not need to wake up early. Oh, yes, she does need to wake up early to work out. Okay, so Miss Caroline, we are going to set the time back to, alter time back to AM, 4 AM. And then we're gonna have her wake up and she's gonna come use the bathroom. And then the goal for Caroline is to make her an ice skating prodigy. So we're going to have her go ahead and go to her ice skating rink and continue on with that venture. We are about halfway through this round, so I'm assuming that we're probably going to be switching over to the next household on the first break, if I had to guess. And then we will take a break from that household at 2:15 to do the community discussion, and then after the community discussion, we'll come back and finish up in the Stern household. So that's kind of the plan for today. I'm excited to try something different. We did this last week, and I think it went well. I had a really good topic. We had some good participation. Let's hope we get the same amount of activity today. That's why I'm doing it at 2:15 to allow some time for people to trickle their way in and make it here. Unfortunately, it's snowing a lot. You know what? We might get a snow day today. I have a feeling a certain 2 kids in this household won't be going to school today because it's been snowing all morning. But we are going to wake up Trace anyways, just in case it's not a snow day. So we're going to wake him up. He's going to come use the bathroom and take a shower. And then he doesn't need to eat anything, but he does want to buy a cell phone. So why don't we have him use the computer in his room? And we are going to shop online and buy electronic gadgets, buy a cell phone. We are also going to deposit some money into his bank account. We are going to deposit $2,000 into his bank account. And then we are going to transmit $1,000 to our sister so that we at least have a little bit of money. That fountain that Trace's girlfriend gave us was like $5,800, so that was pretty handy to get that. Hi, Coffee Gamer, welcome in. This is the Vale household. This is one of the new families in my Winter Wonderland subhood. So this is Caroline skating right now. She is an ice skating prodigy. The family's doing good. They just woke up for the day. The dog's name is Rufus. Rufus doesn't have much of a storyline yet. Rufus is just living life being Rufus. But Caroline, we're gonna have you stop skating and I'm gonna have you go in and shower. I have a feeling today might be a snow day because it's been snowing like crazy all morning. So yeah, would you like to buy a cell phone? Yes, I would. And then the dad of this household, he's a single dad, but he also is like a stay-at-home dad and he fixes cars for a living. So it takes some time for him to gain some money, but hopefully he can speed up the process a little bit and make a little more money. We're going to transmit money to our sister's bank account because we need to start gaining interest in those bank accounts. Now, what would you like to do? Change into your PJs? Why? Let's change into PJs. And then, I don't know. There's nothing for you to do. Why don't we find Rufus? Because you need some social. Why don't you give the dog a bath? You can do that. Go change into your PJs before school for some reason. And then let's go wash Rufus. Let's hope that bath works because some of the custom content baths don't work to bathe pets. So we might have to put a bath down and use that. But Caroline's coming in to take a shower. Austin, I'm going to have him wake up now because I want him to, it's kind of a wholesome little vibe we have going on. Austin drives his kids to school every morning in his truck. It's very wholesome and just... I don't know, I like this house. I was saying earlier, this house, the build, is partially inspired by one of the houses I grew up in, so this house gives me, nostalgic vibes. The front half especially, and, the outside and stuff. Are you going to give Rufus a bath? Thank you. Alright, Austin, why don't you go make the other beds, because you are, stay-at-home, dad, cleaning, supreme guy. I don't think he's even very neat. Oh, he is neat. Okay, cool. So then that's fine. He doesn't mind. Are we going to go have bath sometime, or are we going to just stall? Can we try that again? Wash Rufus. Let's try this again, and hopefully it works. Please work. Caroline, you're going to go get some leftovers before school, and that means Dad is going to go use this bathroom. Coffee Gamer, if you're still here, how you doing today? How How did your stream go yesterday? I saw you were playing Sims Uberhood, so I don't remember which household you were playing though. Oh my god, I guess the bath doesn't work? Alright, fine. Why don't you sit here and talk to your sister? We'll get Dad to give the dog a bath at some other point. And then we're just sitting here until basically now, where you're going to take to school all students. Please don't take the bus, guys. Don't take the bus. Don't take the bus. I want Dad to drive you. It's a vibe. I like the vibe. We're just gonna wait for Dad to get out of the shower sometime today. I was in Strangetown playing the singles in the loner household and then made a start on the Veronaville Sims. Our community challenge is to, if my community raises 80,000 sparkles, we are going to add Veronaville, which intimidates the crap out of me because Veronaville is so much work. But I mean, it'll be worth it. You know what I mean? The more into the Uberhood, the better. How many neighborhood, like, do you have everything in your Uberhood? Is your Uberhood like a true Uberhood that has everything? Or are you still, like, working on adding stuff? And by everything, I mean, like, all the, like, expansion neighborhoods and stuff like that. Or do you just have the base neighborhoods? Can you guys get in the truck? Okay, guys, let's go. Yeah, I was saying the other day, like, to myself, I was like, you know what? I keep tagging all my posts with, like, cozy gamer, because I play, like, a quote-unquote cozy game. But I'm not cozy. Girl, I'm chaotic. I am chaotic as hell, so this is not cozy gaming. This is chaotic gaming. I have all the expansion hoods plus Viper Canyon, which is the Simbin family. Oh, that's so cool. I actually love that, and that's such a cool idea to have all the Simbin families in one neighborhood. I mean, it's like cool because everyone's like, oh, you play the Sims, it's a cozy game, blah blah blah, but as much as it's a cozy game, and like I play Heartopia too, and that's a cozy game, I am like not that cozy. Like, I'm just like a little too blunt to be a cozy gamer. I feel like I'm a little too loud to be a cozy gamer. And I mean, my setup is really cute. Like, I have the Sims pictures, and that's cute and all, but I feel like that's a little more like, I'm a more of like, if I'm a story chaos gamer. I swear too much to be a cozy gamer. Yeah, I've been trying not to swear on my streams just because, I don't know, I don't want to have to tag it for vulgarity. But yeah, I swear like a lot in my real life. So one time, I'll tell you, let me get him to make some breakfast real quick. And let me tell you guys a fun story. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18. Let me just find a breakfast for him to make here. Out of 18 breakfasts, we're going to make toaster pastries. All right. So a fun story. I used to not swear as a kid, obviously. Oh, hi, Stella. And Coffee Gamer, you said, I just finished the new Resident Evil game. Absolutely no way I could have played that without swearing. Yeah, and I'm surprised you finished it already. Like, that just came out, but those games are scary as heck. Anyways, but when I was younger, I didn't swear. Like, obviously, I was a kid, so I didn't swear. And one time, I was so mad because I got head lice. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so frustrated. And it was so bad, and my hair was so long, and I didn't want to cut it. So I had to sit outside for like 6 hours while... Where did those toaster pastries go? I had to sit outside for like 6 hours while my stepmom like picked through my hair and got all the lice out. And it was the worst. It ruined my whole weekend. And then I was so mad that at the end of the day, when all the head lice were in like a bag, the little baggie, I asked if I could swear at the head lice. I was like, can I please like swear at these head lice because I am so mad? And I'm like, I forget how old I was. I think I was like 12 or 13 or something. And I'm like, there's a little baggie of head lice. And I'm just like, F you guys. F you. So that's my little story about how I was such a good kid that I asked for permission to swear. And I got permission, so yeah. All right. Dad, I want you to get some leftovers out of the fridge, but first I want you to make another breakfast because I want as many leftovers in the fridge as possible. So we're going to make a group meal of some banana nut bread. Stella, you've contributed points to the Veronaville challenge. I don't know if you or Patrick has contributed more points. I don't know who's higher on the ranking board. I wish I could see that somehow. I'm sure I can somewhere. I'm sure it's a thing. Hey! My chat commands worked. That makes me so happy. I was like, whoa, who's coming up with that long message? But it's my chat. It's my timers. The leftovers away as single plates. And now that you've made a bunch of leftovers, you can actually go get some leftovers to eat. Then we're gonna see if the house needs to be cleaned at all. Looks like everything's good. The showers, let's take a look. He's gonna have a sub because it's about lunchtime. We are going to check the bathrooms. The toilet needs to be cleaned. And that bathroom is good, but we do need to wash Rufus. So what we're gonna do is we're going to get a bath, and we're going to put it in my lovely little garage here. And this is going to be the specifically bathing the dog bath. So we are going to wash Rufus afterwards, and then he'll go ahead and work on his car. He's finished the engine of this car, he just needs to work on the body. So once we work on the body and we'll paint it, we'll be able to sell it and hopefully get a little bit of money. I don't know how much this is gonna make, but this is the life he's chosen, so it's his passion to work on cars, okay? He doesn't want to get some job that he has to go 9 to 5 that doesn't make him feel fulfilled. He wants to stay at home, clean the house, cook meals for his kids, hang out with his kids, and work on his cars. That's just the life he's chosen. And I mean, I support that lifestyle. You do your thing. You should totally, like, live your ambitions. That car really needs some real work. I know, he needs to work on the body still. It looks like a mess right now. But we're gonna work on it and we're gonna sell it. I'm not gonna make him like sell it to a specific person. That would be like a little too realistic for me. That'd be a little too much of a challenge. I'm just gonna sell it in buy mode and then we'll place another one down. And what I'll do is I'll probably pay for the one we placed down, because that's just not fair to make him have to pay for a new car every time. Like, how much are they? So the junk cars are $800. So yeah, I'll just give them $1,000 each time so that he can buy that car. And then that way they're actually making a little bit too, because the car was only $800. He wants Trace to go to college. Trace has that lock, so let's lock that in for you too. We're gonna give Rufus a bath in our garage. This garage is also, like I said, this house is partly inspired by the house, one of the houses that I grew up in. So is this garage. Just the way it's like styled. But in real life, this side here where the chairs were actually did have a garage door on that side, but it was never used. I wonder if we could add that. Just for deco. Yeah. That's exactly what it was like. It had like the garage door on that side. Now the ladder's got to be moved though. So that's a pain. But that works. It had garage doors on both sides, but the one on the one side like did not work. Deco door. It is a deco door. But I honestly, it really fits. It really fits the vibe. Okay, so Trace is back home from school. Trace brought home Opal Raymond, who I think was supposed to date someone but then never dated. Oh my god, are we gonna have issues at this store every time? The dog is literally stinking so bad. Like now everyone's standing here complaining. Can you just go bathe the dog? All right, Trace, darling, we're going to, why don't you want to be friends with Opal? Fine. So why don't we do the gestures with Opal, see how fast, or see how long it takes us to become friends with Opal. I like the name Opal. We are going to entertain her with a joke and go ahead and do that, my dude. And then hopefully it won't take us long to become friends with Opal so we can move on to different activities. But his needs aren't that low right now, so it's not really like that big of a problem. Once you're done bathing Rufus, I'd like you to work on the body of your car and go ahead and do that. Hopefully we can get the car done today. Okay, Trace, are you almost friends with Opal? Almost. So I think if we do the gestures one more time, that should be enough to push us over the edge. So do you guys want to hear about how I accidentally caused a divorce yesterday on stream? So basically I was playing in the Bernard household with Tabitha and Emmanuel, and they were interacting, and I meant to click on, I forget what I was trying to click on. I was trying to click on slow dance or something like that, and I ended up accidentally clicking on break up, and before I could cancel it, it was happening. And I was like having a meltdown, and I was too busy having a meltdown to notice that the screen was up for me to choose which sim to move out. Like I have a mod that when there's a breakup, it will ask like, which sim do you want to move out of the house? And I was too busy having a meltdown to like click on neither. So I missed it, and the dad moved out of the house, and I was like melting down. I ended up getting him back in the house. It all turned out fine. But the kids did have the memory, everyone in the household did get the memory of having the divorce happen. And they actually aren't married again. They are technically just together. They aren't married. I didn't have time to do a wedding. It was on the last day. So next time we go to that household, we're going to have to do like a wedding for them. I'm going to call it a vow renewal / wedding ceremony. It was fixed, yeah. I mean, that's a good thing it was fixed, but at the same time, the kids still have the memory, and the kids woke up at like the middle of the night to like wake up and cry about their parents getting a divorce and their dad moving out for like 5 minutes. And yeah. Okay, so I think Rufus got a bath. Good for him. His social's not very good. Okay, Trace, you want some fun, so why don't you go, what does Trace do for fun? Let's take a look at the spreadsheet here and see what Trace does for fun. Trace is into poetry and the RC toy, so let's have him go play with the RC toy for a little bit. Caroline is coming in. I'm going to have her put her homework down, and then she's going to come use the bathroom, and we're going to put her homework on the table. And then she needs a little bit of fun, so we're going to have her, what does she do for fun? She likes painting, so we're going to have her paint for a little bit. So hopefully it doesn't take Dad that much longer to fix this car. He's almost had enough fun. Are you almost done yet, dude? Why don't afterwards you mop up that puddle? And then you can visit the bathroom. And you're really tired, so we're gonna put your energy back up to 50%. We're gonna do that for everyone actually, put everyone's energy up to 50%, everyone on lot. And then he's gonna take a quick shower. Actually, you know what? He might as well take a bubble bath because he needs comfort and hygiene. So take a bubble bath. Trace, I think the phone's ringing, so why don't you go answer it? You've had enough fun with your RC car now. Oh, he is going steady with that girl, Elizabeth. Is Austin available to talk? No. Awesome. He's going to do his homework. We're going to do homework, call Sim, and talk to our girlfriend. Caroline's almost had enough fun, and the car is actually looking better and better as we go. Oh my god, his hygiene's in the gutter. I better make him stop. Okay, so yeah, you're gonna have to go do your stuff. Please don't go into hygiene desperation. There we go. Trace, what are you up to, my dude? Let's have you go. Your food dish is full, so why don't you go recite some poetry for a bit? Caroline, how are you doing? You're good with the fun. So we're going to have you go do your homework. And then I'm going to have you go outside and do some ice skating for a bit, just to practice. Actually, we should probably fulfill a want, so why don't we do some jump rope? Trace seems like a rebel, but he is soft on the inside. He is into poetry, so that is like his hobby of choice. I love the look on his face. I love it. That's like a perfect picture. So yeah, I'm going to be working on uploading my Sims photos to Facebook, guys, if you want to see these photos that I've been taking in-game. We're going to get an ad break in about 5 minutes, just so you know. He's doing his thing with the poetry. Caroline is working on her homework. And then she's going to go ice skate, and Dad is taking a bath. After that, his energy is still really low, so let's put everyone's energy back up to 50%. And then, Dad, I'm going to have you serve some dinner. 11, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Let's get something, hopefully not a sub. 17, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It's a sub. We're not having a sub. I don't want to have a sub. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to go to a different category here. Let's serve some Japanese ramen. Why not that? Trace, can you do a favor for me, buddy? Can you pay the bills? Why don't you sit down on the computer and bank online, pay bills? And then you can come and get a snack from the fridge because you're not super hungry, so you could just have a small snack. Let's have a snack of sour cream and onion Pringles. And then he can probably visit the bathroom. Oh, hi, Kari. Ramen on a snowy day, so cozy. Yeah, that's pretty cozy, actually. Except for the fact that our child is doing jump rope right in the middle of the living room. Like, girl. I love that there's that much room for it. Darling, I would like you... I was going to tell her to go ice skate. It's a little late and a little dark, but why not? Go skate. I'm surprised we didn't have a snow day yesterday because of all the snow. I really thought it would be a snow day, but I guess that wasn't in the cards. How are you doing today, Kari? How are you feeling? Also, Stella, I didn't ask you how you feeling. Oh, and Stella, you said, why did that pic look so HD in gazillion pixels? Oh, I don't know, but did it look HD? The pics actually are pretty quality. I use Fraps to take my screenshots. Is there space for lights near the rink? I have lights on the wall, but they don't really do much. So let's see what we can do here. I have an idea. There's a specific light I want to add. Thank you for saying something, because you're right. We do need some light out here. Do you think I could get away with having the lights on the skating rink, guys? Like, do you think that's okay? Because I don't think they'll, like, walk into them or anything. Why don't we try that? Why don't we try doing something interesting? That's not going to work there. But it could work on the other side. Like, it could work on each side, like this. Right? And they don't really need to go in that corner. I'm fine, thanks. And how are you? Oh, I'm good. Like, if you're asking me to, I'm good. I'm feeling good today. I'm having a good day today. Can we, like, get away with this here, possibly? Will that be, like, feasible? Pretty dang good at Sim Saturday and love the lights. I love the idea of Sim Saturday. Heck yeah, it is. It's Sim Saturday, guys. What's up? That's what we should call this, Sim Saturday. Okay, there we go. Coffee Gamer, thank you so much for suggesting lights, because now we have some lights in our skating rink area. Let's hope it doesn't prevent us from skating. Austin, why are you not serving food? I thought we were serving Japanese ramen. All right, go ahead and do that. It does look a lot better, doesn't it? It's very like, I feel the word here is ethereal. She's skating in the snow with the lights. I want to get a pic of it right before we go on ads. I don't know if I can do this super fast, but I'm going to try. We're just going to get a quick pic. Ah, my mouse is being all weird. Tab. Let's get a pic of that. And she falls. Perfect pick. Okay, so let's get back to the game. Caroline is here skating. I want to get some actual pics of her skating. Like, that's a little better. Put the roof up, obviously, we forgot. That's good. We get some good pics. Okay, perfect. I got some pics. We're gonna let her skate and do her thing. Dad is inside cooking, I think. He's gained a new cooking skill point, finally. We need some new meals to cook besides just a million subs. All right, Trace is eating some sour cream and onion Pringles. Awesome. Then he's gonna go to the bathroom, and then I'm gonna have him do a little bit of poetry again before bed, just because why not gain the skill points? I have each sim in my world have what's known as a sub-hobby and also a leisure activity. So their sub-hobby is what they do when they're not doing anything and they don't need to complete any wants or anything like that. They literally have nothing to do. Then have them work on their sub-hobby. It works on their hobby enthusiasm, and that's great. And then their leisure activity is for when they need some fun. Because I know certain people that play that just sit Sims in front of the TV when they need fun, and I find that kind of boring. Because there's a lot of Sims that just wouldn't watch TV. They're not into TV. So yeah, I have a leisure activity for each sim, and I have a leisure activity calculator spreadsheet. You might have seen it before, where you can calculate their leisure activity based on a bunch of different facets of their personality, and yeah. So that's kind of fun, and like everyone in this household has a different leisure activity. I love how he served a meal and like no one's coming to eat with him. That's such a awesome picture. Just the fact that he's sitting here all alone, eating, and he has 2 plates beside him and no one came to eat. Like, poor guy. He's just sitting there waiting for the people that never come. And he just has like a smile on his face. Okay. Sorry, I'll stop pausing so much to take pictures. Actually, no, I won't. I'll do whatever I want. Sometimes it's the quickest way to get their fun up. It is, and I used to be even worse than that, where I would just put them on the Monique hacked computer and get them to play computer games and get their fun and their social up in like 2 seconds. But yeah. What do I have the nature sims do? Nature sims, see, it's not as much based on just their hobby. It's also based on their personality and their activity level and their income level and their job. So I guess like my plant sims, it really depends on what because they're nature sims, right? So my nature sims, it really depends on what their other interests are. I guess sims that are only interested in nature, I would have them. I don't think gardening's very fun. But like fishing is something that a nature sim could do for fun. I find that bug hunting or bird watching just increases their fun so slowly. Yeah, some stuff is really slow, but fishing's a good hobby or a good way to like increase fun pretty fast, I think. Unless I'm wrong. I don't know. My system could be flawed. And like I'm not like putting any shame towards people who have their Sims watch TV, obviously. I just don't like to do that because I find that there's a lot of my Sims just aren't really into, either they're not into entertainment or they're really active and they don't want to sit down and watch a movie. Like, I tried to get Austin and Caroline to watch a movie together in this household, and they both looked like they were going through, like, hell. So I was like, okay, let's not torture you guys. And I also am guilty of, if you want Coffee Gamer, I will say, I have a YouTube video on my YouTube that has my whole spreadsheeting, like, way of doing. I don't know what I'm looking for. Word I'm looking for, but it includes in the description a link to my leisure activity spreadsheet where you can take that and put in all of the stuff, and in the video I explain how to do it. And basically you can use that leisure activity chooser if you want, because you said my way is interesting. So if you want to use my way, feel free to steal my spreadsheet. It's on my YouTube channel, apparently Amanda TV. Okay, little plug, but I'm done. We're gonna have this guy go to bed. Ooh, no, he needs some social. Why don't you talk to Rufus? Why don't you stroke, rub belly, oops, and feed treat. That's such a cool attention to detail. I love getting to know my Sims, but sometimes I'm bad at it. That's why I spreadsheet my Sims before I play them. I literally can't play a Sim unless I've spreadsheeted them. I'm sorry, I just can't. But you know what? Like, it does add realism and stuff like that. I'm gonna have Dad chat online for a bit. I'm gonna have him chat with, let's do Dwayne Curious. Why don't you chat with Dwayne Curious? Caroline, you're coming to grab a snack, and you are entertaining Rufus. Yeah, because Rufus needs some social. Why don't we get Rufus's social up a bit? Hope you guys are having a good time today. I'm having a blast, so this is super fun. Okay, are you done with Rufus yet? His social is just about, so you're good, and you can probably head to bed. Dad, you're chatting online. That's getting your social up. Did we just get roaches? All right. Well, Dad, once your social's up, I'm gonna have you go clean up outside, and then I guess we're gonna have to call the exterminator. Where's my phone? My phone's in the corner. So what we'll do is we'll call service, because I think we have roaches outside now. Yeah, I see them. Ugh. That makes me mad. Anger issues. See, I'm way too angry to be a cozy gamer. I have too many meltdowns. Meltdowns is like my signature, I feel like. Is another day, she's having another meltdown. Get used to it. Dad, go call the exterminator, because I am, capital P, pissed. And then you're gonna go pick up the can and put the garbage away. Rufus, you are finally in a good mood. Let's call the exterminator. Roaches don't stand a chance against us. Yeah. Why couldn't you have just put it in there? You're a ding dong. All right. Go use the bathroom and then go sleep in pajamas. Now that everyone's in bed, we're going to save up. It's the end of another day, so I like to save at the end of every day just to make sure we save our progress, obviously. You never know what can happen with The Sims 2. I mean, knock on wood, it's very, like, finicky sometimes. So everyone's asleep. Perfect. We have just a little bit more time left to go in this household. We know that the kids have to wake up for school, and we know that Caroline is active. So because she's super active, she's going to wake up early and go do a morning workout before she heads off to school. So we're going to have her get up at 4. She's going to run to the bathroom. Then we're going to have her go do some ice skating. Let's do auto lights on all lights. And then after she does some ice skating, we'll have her come in, take a shower, probably eat some food quickly. Since she's going to get to the skating rink at about 5, we're going to have her work out till about 6. Now that it is 5 a.m., I'm going to have Trace wake up, and he's going to come use the bathroom and take a shower. Why does he want to meet a new sim? I guess because he's a popularity sim. Okay. So yeah, today's community discussion will be at 2:15, and we're going to be talking about aspirations in real life. So that's kind of exciting. I have like a thing, and we go over all of the aspirations in The Sims 2, including the creativity aspiration from the Sims 2 console. And we also we'll be talking about the aspirations, and I'll be giving examples of them in real life, like real people who are like certain aspirations. Like, for example, Paris Hilton is definitely a popularity sim, and I'll tell you why. So yeah, if you want to stick around for that, that's going to be at 2:15, and then after the community discussion, if you're not into that, after that we're going to be going back to gameplay. So maybe when you pop in around 3 p.m. Eastern, I'll probably be done. And yes, Stella, the entire land is snowy again. I know you're happy about that. You are going to go have a drink of some orange juice before you start your day. And then Caroline, darling, let's get you to go, and you've already used the bathroom, so go take a shower. And then you can grab some leftovers. Dad, since he doesn't have a job, is going to just wake up like at 7 or maybe even 6:30 just before the kids have to go off to school so that he can drive them to school. We're gonna have him wake up now at 6:30. And then I'll have him grab a drink of some orange juice as well. Caroline's coming in to take a shower. I love this house. I guess it's because I made it after one of my houses I've lived in, but this house gives me such good feels. I love the clutter everywhere. I think it's perfect. Someone left their Pringles on the table. It fits in perfectly with the table, doesn't it? Hi, Brianna. I'm good today. How are you? This story is going good. There's no drama in this household today. It's actually been pretty calm. I guess a piece of lore, I was just talking about the fact that this house is partially modeled after a house that I grew up in. So it gives me super good nostalgic vibes the whole time. But we're here with Austin, a single dad. Oh, he's naked. All right. Austin is a single dad who fixes cars for a living. He actually does not have a job. He stays at home. He's a stay-at-home dad. He takes care of the house, makes food, stuff like that, drives his kids to school. It's very wholesome. And he fixes cars for a living, so that's what he does. And then his teenage son is Trace, who wears a leather jacket and a hat and is like a bit of a rebel, it seems. But however, he is actually into poetry, and he's a soft sim. And then their child, well, I mean, not their child, the child in the household is Caroline, the daughter. And she is going to be an ice skating prodigy when she grows up. She has her own private skating rink in the back with these lovely, perfect lights around it. So Caroline hangs out back there a lot of the time doing her skating. And that's the story of this household. I guess there was more story than I thought. Sorry, guys. I hate coughing or sneezing on stream. I don't know why. It just makes me feel so, like, cringy. That's better. Alright, Mr. Trace. You want to meet someone new? Like, do you have to? How's Rufus? Rufus needs some social, so you might as well socialize with Rufus for a little bit. Help me out by doing some socializing with the dog. And once your orange juice is done, you're going to be driving the kids to school. So we're just going to wait till it turns into 8 a.m. We're going to click on the truck and have him drive his children to school. Let's go take to school all students. Not cringy, more like human. Yeah, you're right. It's not cringy. All right, I don't want you to go on the bus, and I don't want you to go on the bus either. I want your dad to take you. Can you stop drinking orange juice and take them to school? All right, guys, let's head to school. Guys, get in the truck.
Oh, big Ray.
He just like is gonna disappear in. There we go. All right, guys, off you go to school. Dad's taking them to school, and now Dad's back already. He has to just do a quick overview of the house, make sure it's clean. Let's clean up and make sure everything's good. Make sure all of the rooms are copacetic. Can't make Trace's bed because the dog's on it. And the exterminator showed up, so that's awesome. He took care of our pest problems. Woohoo! Can the dog get up so I can make that bed? And we have bills to pay. That's like, and I don't know why I said that so weird, but it's like, got dead in Johnson, got bills to pay. Who knows that song? What song is that, guys? Okay, now that you've done all that, you can go ahead and let's finish the body of this car today, please. I'd love for that to happen. Does Rufus need a bath again? No. Looks like Trace is home from school. Trace brought a friend home from school today. Who did he bring home? And this made him meet someone new, so that's exciting. Who did he bring home today? Gordon Knott, some random sim I have like never seen before in my life. I think I've seen him like once before. Oh, his dad's cheering for him. Good job. Yay, we finished the car. Woohoo! All right, let's paint the car. Let's paint the car white. And Trace, you're gonna put your homework down, my dude. And then I'd like you to bring your homework inside. And let's have you go use the... You can ask Gordon to leave because you don't really want to be friends with him or anything like that. You're going to say goodbye to Gordon. And then you're going to go use the bathroom. And then I'm going to have you grab some leftovers out of the fridge. Austin is doing the car. So let's get a picture of this. I'd love to get a picture of this. Good. I love the hat with the private school uniform. It looks like so out of place. Grab a sub, and then you're going to do your homework, and then you're going to recite poetry, or no, you're going to call your girlfriend first, call Sim. Oops. Call Sim, and then recite poetry. All right, Dad, you finished the car. Yay. Okay. Let's see how much it sells for. It's selling for $5,200. Beautiful. So what we're going to do is we're going to go bank, and we're going to transmit $100 to each child. And then we are going to, out of that money, we are going to deposit 1,000. Did I click on 2,000? No, I clicked on 1,000. And then after that, I'm gonna have him use the bathroom, take a bubble bath. We can put everyone's energy up. Well, I mean just his. Energy, 50% me. And when he's done, I'm gonna have him grab a snack out of the fridge. We're going to have some juice. Well, if he's gonna get juice, he might as well grab a drink. We're going to grab a drink of some Budweiser. And then you've got a plan, and let's fast forward. Because we need to get through the last little bit of this household quick so that we can get to our discussion. I wanted to get through this household, like, before that, so we gotta get through this. Caroline's coming on in. When she's done, I'm gonna have her visit the bathroom, go get leftovers. Then we're gonna have her do her homework. And then she will go paint. You're good right now. You are going to paint, and you are drinking your beer. You also need some social. So why don't we have you call a sim and get to know someone? We're gonna call Jace Stern. And Jace isn't home, so let's call again. let's call Dwayne Curious and just talk with him. And then we are going to clean and fill bowl. Trace will become an adult in a few days. Ooh, already? Wow, all right. And once he's done doing that, we're gonna get his energy back up to 50% because I don't know why he's so tired. Then we're gonna clean up those plates. What is his hobby? Gaming console. So let's have him play some SSX3. Okay, you're done with that. Let's have you go use the bathroom, grab some leftovers. Caroline, darling, you are going to stop and you are also going to go grab some leftovers. Dad, when you're done, you're actually going to stop that and I'm going to have you serve some dinner. So there's some cheesy ziti and meatballs. Sorry, guys. So, Trace, when you're done, you can head to bed. And Caroline, when you're done, you can head to bed.
Good night.
Yes, I need some water. Did he really just burn that dish? Let's try another meal, because apparently he's going to burn that dish. Not charcuterie and cheese. Let's serve chicken wings and fries. Now he can have another drink, have some chocolate milk, and then use the bathroom, and then go to sleep. Before you go to bed, I need you to take out that trash, and then you can go to sleep. Who is getting in a fight out here? My dog is in a fight with Maria. Who is Maria? And why is she up in the air like that? Like, what is going on here? What the heck? Okay, let's fast forward. We are going to save because we are at the end of another day. We have one more day in this household, and then we will be going on a break. And when we come back, we'll be doing the community discussion. After the community discussion, we'll have a quick break, and then we will go into the Stern household, and that's how the rest of the stream will go. I'm hoping to get the Stern household done today, because then next week we can go back into regular Uberhood households. Everyone is sleeping. Awesome. I know Caroline's going to wake up at 4. So we're going to have her wake up now. She's going to go use the bathroom and then go skate. I guess she didn't want to use the bathroom. All right. Well, she's going to skate until about 5:45. Actually, Trace, you need to wake up now. So why don't you go use your dad's bathroom? And then you can have a drink of some orange juice. And you're done skating, so you can come in and use the bathroom and take a shower. Awesome, awesome. Dad doesn't need to wake up just yet. Now he can wake up. You can go use the bathroom, take a shower. Hi, Raven. Welcome in. I looked over there because my camera used to be over there, but hi, welcome. How are you doing? You playing Cyberpunk? Okay, school bus will come in about an hour. Caroline, you can just have a snack of some juice. Dad, you need some fun, so why don't you play SSX3? Now that it's 8 a.m., we're going to have Dad drive the kids to school, take to school all students, Don't take the bus. Don't take the bus. Go with your dad. Okay. Alright, he's back now. We're gonna have him fix up the house a little bit. Let's mop up. We gotta clean up all these newspapers. Recycle. 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 Pull weeds. We don't have any mail. Clean counter. Go ahead and do that, my dude. And then I think the last thing would be the kitchen sink, yeah. Now that he's done all that, I'm gonna have him play SSX3 for a few minutes. Perfect. You are done. And then we're gonna have you clean up that juice. You want some leftovers, so let's get some leftovers. Let's have a toaster pastry at 1 p.m. in the afternoon. Trace is doing extremely well in school. Cool. When you're done, Dad, why are you so tired? I'm gonna max his energy because he's gonna go work on a car. So let's energy 100% me. We're going to get him a new car to work on. Let's go ka-ching. And let's put his car down here. And then when you're done, you're going to work on the engine, and work on body. Oh, you froze time. It looked like there was snow on your camera. And yes, SSX. Yes, he's playing SSX3. I've never played that game, but I know much about it from The Sims. Okay, Trace, when you are done, you're going to come inside. You're cheering, yay, who cares? Stop, and I would like you to go use the bathroom. Then we're going to grab a snack out of the fridge. We're going to grab, let's see here. Why won't my number generator give me a number? Come on. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cheese Pringles. Then I'm going to have you do your homework real quick. And then after that, he's going to play with his RC card. SSX3 and Tricky were my jam as a kid. What's Tricky? What kind of game is that? I've never heard of that before. But I never heard of SSX or anything like that until I played The Sims. Because that's what The Sims play. Dad's working on the engine still. Caroline is back home from school. I didn't time it very good. The community discussion is going to be probably closer to 2:30, just before 2:30. Because we're not going on a break just yet. Can you not do that, please? Thanks for putting your homework down there. Caroline, let's have you go use the bathroom real quick, and then you are going to go grab some leftovers, and then I'm going to have you paint. Well, sell that, and then we'll paint. Are you still working your car? Yeah. When he's done, I'm going to have him go inside and take a bubble, not him. Take a bubble bath and use the bathroom. Tricky is another SSX game. It was like a side game that was really fun. Good snowboarding fun. Awesome. That sounds fun. Yeah, I've never played like a snowboarding game, but they do sound like fun. You are going to go recite your poetry for a bit. Dad's going to, why didn't you do that? Why can't you just go take a bubble bath? Let's practice painting. Trace, let's get you to clean up these plates. And then you can just go back to your poetry. Dad, when you're done, you are going to, I don't know what you're going to do. I guess you want to gain cleaning level 2? Sure, we can do that for you. Study cleaning. And Caroline, you are going to go do your homework in a few minutes. Okay. Her energy is so low. Energy 50% me. Perfect, you can go do your homework. Alright, Austin has gained cleaning skill. Beautiful. We're going to get him to continue with that. Alright guys, we're going to get ads in about 5 minutes. It is going to time out okay-ish. You can probably stop that, and you can go use the bathroom and then go get some leftovers, or what I do. Get leftovers, and then you are going to call your girlfriend and talk to her. Caroline, you are talking to Rufus. Caroline, you can't give the dog a bath, but you can go paint. And Dad, you can stop studying cleaning and you can go wash Rufus. Let's call Elizabeth, our girlfriend, and just talk to her. Once we're done talking, we are going to go ahead and go to bed. Caroline, you can go to bed too. Go to sleep. And Dad, are you done washing the dog? Are you done? I think you're done. Let's go here and clean up these plates. And then clean and fill the bowl and then get leftovers. And then Trace, why don't you go fill that bowl? And then you can go sleep in pajamas. Dad, when you're done, looks like you need some social, so you're gonna chat online with Sandy. I don't know who Sandy is. Perfect, now he's gonna head to bed. Alrighty, and let me go next to the next season. Come on, next season, come on. All right, let me switch it myself. That is, oh, not relax. Hold on, hold on. Come on, come on. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Alter weather, change season to season 2. Alrighty, let's save. That is the end of this round at the Vale household. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching. You can find me on social media at ApparentlyAmandaTV. I upload new YouTube videos every Tuesday and Friday at noon Eastern, and I stream my Sims to Uberhood every day from Tuesday to Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern. Bye!